I think one of the things that we tend to do, I do it. The question I've been asked more than any other in the 30 years I've done this is now the time to invest in X, whether it's private equity, private credit, whatever it is? And the reason you get asked that question is we're all market timers. In our hearts, we all believe we can time the market. I believe it. 30 years of doing this would suggest there's no evidence that that's even true, but I believe it. You believe it. We all believe it. And so you get asked the question of, is now the time to invest? You asked me that earlier, Steve. And I think the thing that I would reflect on is, yes, we've had a change in U.S. government. And yes, it will impact for some period of time. But we're all doing this for 5, 10, 15 years. And nobody really knows what this will look like. But you do know that history says if you've got a well-diversified portfolio, and that includes private markets, you're going to be fine. And so I think we do need to sometimes step back and say, okay, I want to do something dramatic. I want to do something really important and change something, but do you really? And I think the answer is probably not. You want to keep investing, probably a little more on the private side than you have in the past because you've got more opportunities and you've got more structures and vehicles to do it. But I don't think you want to be looking at this going, oh, wow, I'm now going to dramatically shift this to 80% something, whatever it is you're doing. It just seems to me that that's how the most successful investors have been successful. And I don't know why it would be any different today.
So that concludes our webinar for today on the 2025 Private Markets Outlook and Public Market Implications. Thank you very much to Mario. Thank you to Blaine. And thank you all for joining us.